A funeral home was destroyed by an early morning fire. Tonight, police say this was no accident. It was set on purpose. Reporter Alejandra Guzman is joining us live from the scene in South Seattle. Allie, what have you learned?
Now, Sabir, I can tell you that the aftermath is just completely devastating. There are a couple things that at this hour you guys can't possibly notice, but you might be able to hear as of right now. We do have the King County Sheriff's Office helicopter just circling around the area. It's unclear if it's tied to this incident, but we know, and I can see just off to my left here, we do have the Seattle Fire Department who has come back out to just check the integrity of the building itself out one more time. And then the dozens of folks who have started to come out who just know of this funeral home and they recall it being here since they were children. They're just shocked and heartbroken to see what's left of it. In fact, you can't even tell from what it looks like behind me, but that chapel has been completely gutted by the blaze. Now, I did speak with the funeral owner who says that he doesn't believe that they were targeted because there was another fire that police say was actually also intentionally set a mile up the road. Now, he also says that, in fact, in this case, they actually had cameras who captured a person walking back and forth the entire porch, and then soon after, the funeral home caught blaze. The blaze captured by traffic cameras in South Seattle as it burned bright red. The calls coming in around 6:30 Wednesday morning from the Columbia Funeral Home manager alerting leadership of the inferno.
Turned on the news like everybody else and saw the traffic camera video footage and saw what had happened with the person on the front porch and then starting the fire.
Seattle Fire has determined the funeral home fire was intentionally set. President Russ Week says he doesn't know what would motivate someone to burn the business down.
It's just another sign that we have a broken world and people are broken and hurting. I was just concerned about our decedent safe.
Russ and his brother took over the funeral home in 2008 after family friends retired. But caring for the community's loved ones has been a long-standing tradition in their family when the two took over for their parents in the 90s.
The funeral business is really about service and helping people. And I really learned that when our son died. That's when it really settled in on how important it was. And it's just it's really a sacred calling or a sacred duty that we're allowed to join a family for a brief period of time.
The funeral home's chapel gutted by fire. Fortunately, Russ says no staff was inside. However, they had 8 bodies and at least 100 urns in their care, all of which are safe and sound.
I'm extremely glad that yes, no one was hurt, no staff was in the building, and that all the decedents are safe.
Now, the funeral home is actually going to be operating out of their Kent location while they do look to rebuild in the future. In the meantime, if you know anything about the fire, you're urged to call Seattle Police. In South Seattle, I'm Alejandra Guzman. Back to you.